U.S. has used maximum pressure, sanctions, and military posturing to force Iran back into a more restrictive agreement. 2. The axis of resistance and proxy warfare. A major source of daily military friction is Iran's regional influence, exerted through a network of allied groups known as the axis of resistance. Regional instability. Iran provides funding, training, and advanced weaponry to groups such as Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, and the Houthis in Yemen. Counter-operations. Israel frequently conducts airstrikes in Syria and Lebanon to intercept weapons shipments in Italy. For these groups, the U.S. targets these same networks when they threaten American personnel in Iraq or global shipping lanes, Red Sea, and the Strait of Hormuz. 3. Freedom of navigation and global energy. The United States maintains a significant military presence in the Middle East to ensure the free flow of oil. The Strait of Hormuz. Approximately 20% of the world's oil passes through this narrow choke point. Iran has frequently threatened to close the strait or has seized tankers in retaliation. For economic sanctions, maritime security, the U.S. Navy and its allies are often involved in direct skirmishes or gray zone incidents with the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, to prevent disruptions to the global energy market. 4. Ideological and historical roots. The conflict is deeply anchored in the events of the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Rhetoric of the Satans. Since the revolution, Iran's leadership has labeled the United States as the Great Satan and Israel as the Little Satan, framing its foreign policy as a struggle against Western imperialism, regime survival. Conversely, the U.S. and Israel have often been accused by Iran of seeking regime change, leading to a cycle of deep-seated mistrust where every defensive move by one side is seen as an offensive provocation by the other. 5. Recent escalations, 2024 to 2026. In the current time frame, the conflict has moved from shadows to direct engagement. Direct strikes, following the events of October 7, 2023, and subsequent regional spillover. The threshold for direct confrontation has lowered. This includes unprecedented direct missile and drone exchanges between Iran and Israel. Technological warfare, the use of sophisticated AI-driven drones, cyber sabotage like the historic Stuxnet virus, and precision strikes on high-ranking military leadership has become a primary method of engagement, as seen in operations like Epic Fury 2026. Conclusion: the U.S. and Israel are fighting Iran to neutralize what they perceive as a threefold threat: the possibility of a nuclear-armed Islamic Republic, the destabilizing influence of its regional proxies, and its ability to disrupt the global economy. For Iran, the conflict is a defensive and ideological struggle to assert regional sovereignty and ensure the survival of its political system against Western-aligned powers.